Greetings, mortals. I am the Fallen Shogun, and welcome to another Who's That Indie, bringing the usual strategic, tactical, survival games straight to your face holes. Today's game is Extreme Alpha. I think it's like Alpha 2, and it's actually on Discord. Do you remember Discord when they decided they'd want to go and release games, and they released like games for a couple of months, they decided it wasn't worth the effort, and they're now trying to get rid of it? Do you remember that? But yes, this is on Discord. This is Timberborn, which is like a Lumberpunk, Timberpunk city building game where you are beavers. If you want to know what beavers look like if they decide to develop cities, this is it. They have developed a city where they need houses, food, in this case which will be twigs, and logs to build their houses and their epic. I'd like to say a dam, but we live near a river, but it's not a dam. The water effects are really nice. I quite like that. So the game, like I say, is Alpha 2. There's not too much to it. But we're going to go and build our little city anyway. Because beavers live in dams. And we have 5 adults, 3 children. So we need logs. Logs because we need to get our people in houses. We also need to get some water. We need to get some food. So first of all, we'll get a watering hole. There. So my little beavers can get their watering holes. Now there's day and night in the game. Your beavers want to go sleep, wake up, stuff like that. We need to, of course, get more stuff. You can build farms and things. Of course, right now we have to live on twigs for a bit. Until we survive long enough. So there is actual industry in the game. Like inventors, so you can get science points, you can research things. You can like build water pumps and stuff. There we go. So we have water. Let's put us another one there. Yeah, let's put another one. Then we can get some houses down. Like that. 3 houses down. So each house can take 2 adults and a child. There we go. That should be okay. So we get our people to have water, to have food. And we should all be good. But yeah, this game is literally Lumberpunk? Timberpunk? Not quite sure where I'm going with this. There we go. Beavers having little drinks. As you can see, they have social life, nutrition, or effects. So hunger, thirst, and sleep. Obviously, the most main one here. Okay, got a load more logs. How are we doing? No houses. Okay. So you can set up all mature trees, mature and half-grown trees, or all the trees. We're going to set up this to get a little bit more twigs. Going to do this to get more logs. And we're going to start building our little empire. Now again, there's a little bit to it, not too much. There's more than you'd expect from something in Alpha 2. There's a lot of things here, like even there's monuments. See that? All 1, 2 and 3. So there's power in the game. Our busy little beavers are actively going to set up power. But yeah, you need to make sure you have twigs until we can get farming set up. That's going to take a bit of a while. We're needing logs and stuff, so we need to get more houses set up, as you can see. There we are. Look at that, though. Look at beavers. Setting up houses which look nice, not living in dams of sticks. Which I feel like I should demand. A stick house. Obviously, they have children, they grow up, they do other things. We need to get more houses operational. There we go. One more house. Come on, people. Come on, Beaver. Come on, Beavers. That might be it. Sorry about that. Things happen, but yes. We are building up. We have our people going. Also, Merry Christmas. This should be released on Christmas. Not sure what time, but should be. Either way, we're going to be building up our little city. City of beavers. What a weird thing. I like weird games like this. Because I do enjoy seeing different styles. My only problem is, will it be a gimmick or will it actually work? Like, you remember that school where all the kids could be turned into pineapples to make them easy to look after? And it was just easy to make them look like pineapples. So I'm hoping there's more to it. Now, we have food. We need to start getting more food. Campfire to relax. Don't do that. So you can build roads. They require, where is it? Decoration. They require planks. Now we can build planks, of course, with beavers, but apparently there's a special room to do it in because our busy little teeth will be noticed otherwise. So let's potatoes, the inedible raw, edible carrots. Okay, let's get carrots. There's carrots there. So we're needing this active. So we're needing carrots. I also want my people to be happy. So we have enough housing. We need to obviously get more food. So twigs will be an important source. Because as you can see, we're down to 14 twigs. So we need enough twigs to feed our people, to build the carrot field, to grow carrots. Now, I've been having a look at the game. Apparently, twigs are literally like the only way you can really grow and live at the beginning, and they go down pretty fast. So it's entirely about rushing to get enough twigs to build a carrot field, to survive till the carrot field is done. In typical beaver fashion, we need to grow carrots because we've run out of twigs. Just like you can see, this is logs, this is logs. You can see the different style, like the thinner ones are twigs, the thicker ones are logs. So yeah, see growth progress, we're leaving it down to that. We're leaving it down so they can at least grow. We're only taking out the older ones. But we need twigs. We pause that. We should hopefully get this carrot field up and running soon. That's it. Build, my busy little beavers. Build. I'm still thinking beavers? I don't know. We need water. We need food. There we go. So we have 2 people officially working on the growth. Now, I didn't actually get this done in my test, so we'll have to see. 24 days on 39. 7 times. Growth progress only seems to work with actual workers on top of it. That's worrying. But we'll go as if we know what we're doing. So we're going to carry on with this stuff. Needs to be grown. You need to be edibled. Do that. Take that one tree down. Get some more logs. Begin building of that. Let's get some happiness. We need a campfire. Which would be like the worst thing I could ever think of for beavers. Burning their own houses and things. But as you can see, we need this to grow. Because we're down to 68 twigs. Now hopefully this stuff can carry on growing. Because we did just cut it down to nothing. We also have access to, let's have a look. What have we got? Campfire, Lido, leisure activity. Oh, satisfies fitness. 1 set of housing, small warehouse, large warehouse, water tank, hauling post, science haulers. Huh. Water, carrot field, potato field, which can then be grilled. There's 2 steps to that. Inventor's hut generates science points. Okay. Carpenter makes planks from logs, requires power to operate. Power we get from like a water wheel. So then we just connect it straight up to stuff like this. So there is actually a lot of things in this game. Quite a lot. I'm looking forward to see where it goes. A ramp costs 70 science points for ramping. But we can just go up here. What are these? Logs, logs. Logs, logs. Logs. So even on the bigger of the 2 map types... Oh, there is twigs over here. Ooh, okay. But I can't actually get over to that side because of how far away it is. Okay. So we actually need this to be growing quicker. Carrot satisfies nutrition 1. So as you can see, each level gives you something new. So we need our average well-being to be a bit higher. So nutrition 1, 2 and 3 aren't really being satisfied right now because we're eating twigs. At a rate of 8 a day. And we're gaining about 15% a day. That gives me 7 days of that. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. 6 days of that. Oh, about half a day away from starvation. That's going to be interesting. So while we're at it, we're going to get another one of these down, I feel. Cut this way. But yeah, the game is obviously about building a successful, thriving. 5 of 8 for them. Not eligible for current race. We need the eager beavers. So there's different races as well of beavers. Down to 42 twigs. Oh. Put down 2 more trees. There are loggers as well. Yeah, where are the loggers? I was looking for them. Bakery, wheat pump, inventor's hut, paper maker, inventor's workshop, gear workshop, forester, plants trees in the area around the building. Okay, we need science for that. Let's go to inventor's hut, which requires 12 logs, and build you here. There we go. Oh, we're only just keeping our twigs. Oh, we're eating more twigs than I expected. We are going to starve. We are going to significantly starve. Oh, no. 20 carrots up to 4 days. It's been longer than 4 days. That's like 2 days is 30%. Okay, get me some science points. We will begin production. There we are, we're beginning the sciencing. More carrots. A lot more carrots. So yeah, I don't see how we're going to get 120 carrots anytime soon. So there's a high chance we're going to stop. But yeah, the game has quite a lot going for it, I'll be really honest. I'm really curious to see where it goes. Options? Nope. Day 5 where tower's grown up. Awesome, we have even more beavers. Then we need another house, don't we? Okay, a few more twigs. Come on. Yeah, literally 15% a day. I literally cannot improve that. I'm not sure what our goal here is. We might not survive. But obviously there's stuff over here. But we can't cross the river, I think. We could try. Just go do this and see what happens. If I can get my people over, that would be awesome. But I can't see any ways to get up over here. Oh, there's one. There is another here. There is, but there's no way to cross. Come on, get me more twigs. Come on, Timberborners. So yeah, right now the greatest goal is trying to survive the first little bit, because like you see, surviving is tough. Very tough. Now, of course, while I'm at it, I'm probably going to build, let's see, small warehouse, no. Grill, not really. Carpenter, yeah, why not? Carpenter requires power. Okay. Carpenter requires power, let's build it. 20 logs, that's a lot of logs. We're down to 24 twigs, though. Does it after 4 days? It's definitely been after 4 days. That's going to be 2 more days. It's going to be 90%. Oh, it is 2.5 more days. We need all the twigs. So yeah, right now there is talk about how to survive. It's designed that way. It does feel very much like your initial rush is get the food, get the food, get the food. And after you've got the food, then of course you can settle down. But we'll see how that goes. Come on, build for me. We can lock things, you know, in 70 points, as it were, but a leader we don't really care about. I do very much care about getting a footbridge open. But yeah, like obviously right now I can't do that. At all. Which is a bit of a problem. Okay, that's done. Shaft intersection due to there. As you can see, we're now setting up an area. for all of the power in the world, because we literally are using water power. Which is pretty cool. But we are down to 5 twigs, and we need a day and a half more. Are you going to take bets on whether we survive? I wouldn't. Let's go see this carpenter's down here. I do like it though. It is a very interesting game. More twigs. More twigs. Yeah, we're literally at the very edge of starvation here. Now I have 7 adults and 1 child, which means one of my children now no longer has a place to sleep. Oh, that requires planks. Okay, delete that. That needs to be deleted. We can add in a new one later. There we go. So it's still drinking nicely. We have some signs. We have no twigs. Oh no, twigs. Yeah, the game is pretty basic, but really well made. I'll be honest. Apart from the twigs, like the graphics, are actually pretty okay. Obviously, they're designed in this new style of simple but effective. Like the beavers have plenty of looks to them. I'm not sure how much it is currently placement art, but I am very hopeful because, like I say, I like games which do something slightly unique with a known style, like beavers. Okay, so you're now making planks. Good. We have a twig. We have a twig, people. Oh, we're getting carrots. No, we have carrots. We can last a bit longer. So we definitely need people with carrots. Because otherwise we're in trouble. So carrots are pretty up there now. Okay, we're going to get some planks down. As you can see, it actually connects to the entrances and things. So there's actually some really nice synergy going on. So it's a little bit like banished in that respect. What the carrot? We're down 20 carrots in a day. Oh. You might even need a 3rd carrot field. Okay, all the twigs are basically gone. Need more logs. But yeah, as you can see, the city, it's going to take a while to grow. And we're up to 9 beavers now. Now I'm not too sure if it's going to be a city or a town builder. It might just be very much a basic village builder. Because it does feel more like a very small colony village than it would be a massive sprawling city of beavers. But I can be hopeful. I can in fact be hopeful. Logs are growing. 2 new birch seedlings growing. So they're birch. That means they're firs, aren't they? Conifers? Pines. Why did I not say pines? Is everyone eating 2 carrots each? Wait. Everyone's eating nearly 3 carrots each. Oh, this is not good. So food is obviously the major factor of growth right now. Okay, we need a 3rd one of those. Can I just build ramps? No, I can literally just build a ramp straight up. So that'd be the scaffolding, yeah. Okay, so I can build multiple tiers. So can I build this up here? Just go even further up. Yeah, I can. I can build multiple layers, so maybe you can build a massive beaver dam. That'd be pretty cool. But you can see here's my employment. I now have 10 beavers, so growth is slowly going. I'm not sure if there's an old age thing, but I'm assuming there is, considering how everything else is quite well fleshed out. So look forward to your beavers dying of old age and not being able to work the tree mines of the olden days. Now there's no music in the game, Future me will have decided whether it is or is not music, of course, because future me will have already done something with it, which present you will be listening to. There might not be music, we'll see. But yeah, there's no music. The sounds work pretty well. There's no beaver sounds as far as I can tell. But they're all world sounds. Like you hear this moving, you hear that going on. So there's world sounds, but no real animal sounds. So that's obviously going to be set in later. Like I say, I do love the water effects. Absolutely love them. Graphics might not be for everyone, but they do look good to me. I do like this kind of style, so I'm very interested in seeing this more. How much power is this using? Import is 50. So 290 power. You just get rid of these and build more. So I needed this to build more planks. Yes. Yeah, we are constantly on the edge of starvation. We need to get those potatoes up and running. I've actually invested in these people surviving. I really am. People, beavers, same thing. We're going to need to get a forester up and running next, which will be useful because they can grow more trees. Which is... where are you? Forester? There. 140 science. We'll get there later. Look at that, though. I do like it. I like the fact that beavers love eating wood and their entire world is basically made out of food. They'd be like if I designed this place out of steak. You grown yet? 2% growth. So I have water. I'd like to obviously get more. I'd like to build more this. So maybe a second one of these. But I do of course need to change this. Because we're building a lot of floor right now. Which is going to take a lot of my logs. A lot of my logs. But yeah, it's a very healthy foundation for a game here. Very healthy foundation. It's currently a free demo. You can get it through their Discord. If you go to their Discord, they give you access to the alpha demo of the game. It should hopefully be coming to Steam and all that good stuff later, but obviously right now it's just a demo. My beavers are steadily growing. I'm going to need a third farm at this rate. Oh. So 120 carrots left. That's good for another 4 or 5 days. Yeah, we need a third farm. This is insane. Absolutely insane. So we're going to get another watering hole. So we're getting a few too many beavers. We're going to drown a couple. Okay, so logs are now moving. We have a few more planks. As you can see, the city is growing. City. I'm still not sure. I'd like it to be a city. I really would. But the way it's growing and stuff, I do feel like it is going to be, like I say, a village builder. Huh, extra fertility. Extra life expectancy. Interesting. Okay. Beaver will die if need is not satisfied. I'd hope so. So we have 5 houses, which is enough for 10 adults and 5 children. We have 8 adults, 3 children. We start off with 8 totals. We've gained 3 new beavers. We're building a nice and a healthy looking bastion of wood. But yeah, it is definitely Timberpunk, Lumberpunk, Woodpunk. How do you describe this? I really wish I knew. Grab that. Grab those. Keep going. There we are. More science. So we're going to go 140. Get the growers, I think. There we are. 3 people can now drink at once. That's good. Carrots at 76. So this will be done. So we're keeping the carrots up around the 200 mark. We need to work on it a bit more, but we're getting okay. Day 14. Yeah. July. Yewa Hiptu. Question. Do they have individual stuff? Lives in a lodge, works for the lake. So obviously it says lives in the lodge. That's going to be upgraded and things in the future. Right now, of course, there is not. But like I say, this is a very, very good and promising foundation for a game. this alpha makes me very interested in see what the full game ends up looking like. Of course, right now, what you see is what you get, but there is a fair bit to it. A lot more than I was expecting, honestly. %. What's yours? 60% productivity. You're next to it. Ready to spin it round? Genuinely think I need to spin it round. But yeah, we're keeping the carrots at roughly the right level, I'd like to say. That's good. That's very good. Okay. Mechanical gear workshop. Mechanical sawmill. Paper mill. Grist mill. High shaft. I can actually have that go up. So raise shafts, so you can build things underneath it. There's a lot of things we can do here. Oh, we're up to 12 beavers. Yeah, the city is growing. I'd still like it to be a city, but again, we'll find out. Trollgar. They've done all of this too. Once you have planks installed, you can actually start working on building this intersection and getting another carpenter. We need more logs, so do this, cut down more logs. Again, we only have 2 adults doing things. There's 4 farmers, 1 inventor, mad scientist, and a carpenter, which is literally a beaver. A carpenter is literally a beaver, it's what they do. Okay, that's going to be food. Next one. Yeah, we're doing well. Look at that. I wish the hand would move. It's just small things, of course. This feels a bit placeholdery, if I'm honest. I think a lot of this is placeholder. It's just there to show how the game works. So what you're seeing, like I say, is not going to be the full game. That feels placeholdery. This feels placeholdery. It doesn't fit in the aesthetics of the rest of the game. Like the buttons definitely feel like they're placeholders because they don't fit the style of the game currently. Also, there's a big grey button over here which says options. That definitely feels like it will not be in the final game. So it's hard to judge from the future. But like I say, it does. Oh, do you like it? It does feel strong. It does feel good, and I am very hopeful. Very hopeful. Okay, let me get another one of these down. Where are you? Do that. So we need. What's this require? 2 logs? Do that to there. Then we get 2 planks. We're going to delete this. Then we build this. Wait. We do that. It requires a plank and a log. Okay, we do this and get always. There we go. Build me this. Build me this faster. There we are. We're now powering 2 of them. Now I actually need more logs. Oh, but yeah, I am enjoying this game. This is Timberborn. Like I say, you can get the demo on their Discord. There should be a link in the description. If not, you have to look for Timberborn Discord like I did. But either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. It's been another Who's an Indie First Impression. This is a game I'm actually very hopeful for. Very excited to see what happens in the future. And it's about beavers. Not building a dam, but building a city instead of a dam. Which, I don't know, feels insane. They're definitely to build some kind of dam and live on it. Either way, ciao for now, people. Be awesome, be epic, and be seeing you in the next one.